So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our series of D10 chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand the second house of the D10 chart and what are going to be the significance that are specifically connected with this particular house. Now, second house of the D10 chart particularly represents the immediate support system which you are going to be gaining specifically after joining one organization. If you want to see whether I'm joining this new company or you are opening up your startup or even your business actually, if you want to see whether some immediate support system is going to be there or not, whether there is going to be some help in that particular area or not, whether there is going to be someone who is going to be teaching me what is already happening in that particular area, this is seen through your second house. This is also the vitally important house in order to check the sudden pay rise. Okay, pay rise means the monetary income is getting raised or any sort of perks which you are getting in the career environment, that is seen through the second house. If you are a business person, study this house from the profit standpoint of view. Okay, profitability. So whether you are going to be having high profitability, this house will tell you everything. Even if you are looking from the expansion standpoint of view, like you want to expand your current business, pay attention towards the second house. Planets in this house represents your overall expansion. Overall expansion simply mean like how in the next 50 years, 60 years, the expansion part is going to be taking place. Any sort of family businesses are also going to be seen specifically from this particular house. If you want to see whether I'm fortunate enough to carry forward the business from the first to second to third or fourth generation, the second house or the planet sitting in this house, they are also going to play a very significant role. Apart from this thing, along with the support system, the basic support system, okay, like suppose you started working at one place and immediately there are some helping hands that are with you who are going to teach you each and everything from more minute level. So this house will explain you that part. This is also the house which particularly represents the jealousy factor of other people into your own life. Jealousy factor, yes. So whether the other people are going to be creating jealousy into your own life or they are going to genuinely appreciate your work, pay attention towards the second house. Combination of more malefics going in the second house actually have the capacity to represent that jealousy or in the work environment or in whichever field or area which you are going to be working in. So that house will represent that particular area. Along with this thing, if you want to see whether along with doing one particular job or business, whether you individuals have the capacity to set up more than one careers in your own life, we are not right now discussing from the monetary standpoint of view. That is a separate aspect. For that, we need to blend the energy of the 11th house, second house of the D1 chart in this D10 chart. So from the second and the 11th, for example, the D1 chart Lord are very well positioned in this second house. Yes, it represents that feasibility is going to be there. But generally, in order for you to check whether along with doing a job, whether I will be able to start a new business or go into some entrepreneurship realm or maybe becoming a part of some startup industry, that is also seen through this second house. Along with this thing, any sort of like gains which are happening in the, not in the form of money actually, okay, not in the form of money, any sort of additional gains which you are gaining in the organization. Now additional gains in the form of like suppose you are working in one company which is offering you a place to stay. Okay, so you are having your home to stay or you are having mess or food actually. So canteen facility is also available. So second house represent. It also represent which kind of food that is going to be available in that environment, whether you are going to enjoy it or not. Any additional form of perks actually, benefits also, bonus also, incentives also. Like after meeting some production targets or something, any sort of additional perk and benefit which you are receiving, it's that second house. This is also the house which is vitally important in order to check whether after shifting from one workplace to the second workplace, whether the rise is going to be there or fall is going to be there. Okay, if the planets are in the debilitated state in the second house of the D10 chart, it represents after having a sudden rise, the sudden fall is also waiting for you. This is also the house which particularly represents the next salary amount which you are going to be receiving into your own life. Like suppose right now you are working at specific amount. So in the next organization, wherever you go, whether it's going to be a 15%, 20, 30% hike which you are going to be receiving, that is seen through this second house. This is also the house where your experience is also not going to play a very important role. Like, have you seen certain individuals with having 10 years of experience in one particular area, still working in a very mundane level, and some new joinees coming without 10-year experience, maybe having 1 year, 2 year experience, and it's that person is joining above that person. So it means that person is having some advantage in the second house, only then these predictions will hold true. Because I will tell you, this is a vitally important house of the D10 chart. Without checking the second house, we will not be able to predict even the rise and fall and even the major patterns of the career. Because I will tell you, for example, if the elements are more fixed in the second house, like you are having more Taurus element or earth element is going to be there, even the fire element is going to be there. So earth element represent more stable work environment. Fire represent more aggression is going to be there, and it also give you entrepreneurial spirit. Fire and the air element in the second house will give you that entrepreneurial spirit, like doing outside something of the work actually. The watery elements in this second house represent that negative or the evil eye, which I told you, negativity of the other people, so that you can also predict using the second house of this D10 chart. Even the Dashamsha chart is the house, it's the chart where Saturn is becoming the main significator of this chart. Okay, so you also need to analyze the placement of Saturn. If by chance, for example, Saturn is forming connection with your second house of the D10 chart, or maybe your second house lord forming conjunction with the D10 with the Saturn actually, then what will happen, it also represent there are going to be certain karmic blockages in the career. I mean to say karmic blockages, everything is going very well in your career and you are prospering from every point of view. Out of a sudden, because of some uneven circumstances, suddenly the mass firing started happening in the company, and which is now nowadays, if you look every second or third day, some IT company is firing multiples of employee. So if your second house of the D10 chart is gaining some influence with planet Saturn, it represents the stoppage in the flow of money, because second house is the continuous, or it's representing the flow of money which you are going to be receiving by performing some set of karma. Okay, so immediate stop in your monthly paycheck is seen through that house. Even if you're a business person, or like watching this video, your business is going very good, everything is doing great and you are flourishing in your business. Out of a sudden, maybe one of the investor take his or her equity out of the business. So why these things are happening? It's because of the karmic association of Shani with the second house. So in order to look into whether the continuous flow is going to be there throughout my life, or whether I will receive some discontinuous flow, this house is going to play a very important role. Even you can check this house Lord and the planet sitting in the second house in the Vimshotri Mahadasha. So this will also help us to more minutely go into the sequence or the timings part actually. Like for the prediction standpoint of view, I'm telling you, you can also use the maturity age of the planets. Suppose your second house is ruled by Mercury. So at the age of 32, these major changes are going to be there. So in this way, you can predict using the second house of the D10 chart in Vedic astrology. I hope you have gained some basic idea regarding this second house of the D10 chart. If you are having any queries and consultations, you can just drop me an email. Any consultation with regards to your career, business, change in work environment, or even marriage and relationships also. So do let me know. I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. You can also send me super thanks in contribution to my work, because any small contribution from your side will help me to give me more motivation to create more such content over the YouTube platform. So till then, please take care of yourself and may God bless you. Hare Krishna.